8-0. 8-0. 8-0. I can't believe it.
I'm so used to starting it off. I was like,
I just want to fuck with you a little bit.
What's going on here? You're a little drunk.
I am drunk. You're right.
We are now 80% to 100. 80%. I know we haven't been on in a while. It's
sorry.
You know, it's that time of the year where shit starts getting busy and the weather starts getting warmer and the end of school.
Yeah, exactly. Kids in school and shit like that, and
when
work.
Does your kid end school?
Tomorrow, actually.
My kid's still got a whole week.
No, he ends tomorrow and it's done. So that better be liquor. I'm just saying. I'm drinking a mega pint.
Pour a mega pint out. No, actually, don't pour a mega pint out.
No, I'm not.
Drink a mega pint.
I'm drinking a mega pint. I drank many mega pints tonight.
A mega pint of wine.
Did you eat your mega pint today?
Did I? No, I did not.
Damn it, Marc.
Don't get me started. Long story. Not suitable for air. Not suitable for air. So I ate something that didn't agree with me, and I was like, no.
No, I made wings. They agreed with me too much.
Too much.
But so you said, like, why the fuck are you wearing that shirt, right?
Yeah,
so
why are you wearing that shirt?
So the shirt is actually my dad's, but so during the Braves playoff run last year, even in the very beginning, right? My dad's like, I'm like, I need a Hawaiian shirt because we're going to a Halloween party. It's October. And my dad's like, just wear a Hawaiian shirt and some shorts. I mean, it's gonna be fine. I'm like, all right, so I'll take this Hawaiian shirt. First game, the Halloween party was on like the first day of the playoffs. Or one of the first day of the playoffs. Whatever it was. Actually, no. I'm sorry, I lied. It was the day they clinched. Okay.
Clinched the division, you mean?
No, it was the day they clinched to go to the World Series. They beat the Dodgers. So I wore this shirt. So now the shirt's mine, obviously, and I wore it every time the Braves played.
Did you wash it?
No, yeah, of course. No, I didn't wash it.
I don't know.
Until they lost. When they lost, I washed it.
There was an employee. When I worked at GameStop who never had a button-down shirt, but would like hang a button-down shirt up in the back, and like would just put that on and then take it off when he left, and like never washed it. We're like, dude, take it home and wash it. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, did he do anything strenuous? I mean, come on.
Working at GameStop's not 100% strenuous, but you're still moving around. It's not like you're standing perfectly still. Even that's like gonna make you sweat a little.
I mean, I sweat a lot. It's fine. But anyway,
I sweat a lot too. Like I sweat an uncomfortable amount. So much sweating. Disgustingly sweaty.
So I wore the shirt. Today because Johnny Depp won. Johnny Depp won! Johnny Depp!
I was waiting for some baseball.
No, there's no baseball.
I was like, the Braves need a little bit of luck, so I started to wear the Braves shirt again.
They won today. I mean, I don't know. They won. It's fine.
They won. I'm just saying, like, my team is doing really well
for now
with their 11. What do you mean for now? They have an 11-game lead in June.
Give it time. It's fine. August is coming. It's okay. We're an August team. I don't know what to tell you. We, beat everybody in August.
It's still hard to make up 11 games at any point in the season.
It's June. We have 2 months left. It's fine. The Mets, first of all, your starting pitcher's out. Your two starting pitchers are out.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's whatever. I mean, you do you. It's fine.
Who
won the World Series last year?
I don't care about last year. I'm talking about this year. Who scored the most runs in baseball this year? That's right. The Mets. That's something I don't think I've ever been able to say ever.
No,
they're not an offensive team.
You've never been able to say that.
They never have been an offensive. I mean, like the very couple years that they have been an offensive team have been very few and far between.
Which is weird because I can only name like 2 people on your team. Well, no, three.
You can only name 3 people on the Mets. You can definitely name more than 3.
Marte, Alonso, and Lindor, and DeGrom and Scherzer, but they don't count as offense.
They count. Why not?
Not as offense, though. I mean,
if you're talking hitters, that's one thing. If you say players, I'm thinking you could anybody on the
team. The only reason why I know that Mazika guy is because he's whatever. His name's weird. That's the only reason why I know him.
I mean, we have players. We have
And you have McCann, but he's like
he
hurt.
sucks.
Yeah, he
He's
sucks.
hurt and he sucks. But no, you got it right. We got the allegedly racist Brandon Nimmo as well. Don't
Yeah,
forget
it's
him.
true. No, he's not allegedly racist. He's definitely racist. He grew up in like Indiana or some shit.
Wyoming,
He hates black people.
where they don't have black people or high school baseball.
That's true.
What? How many black people do you think live in Wyoming?
Like 12. Probably 12. It's 2 families. I mean, they procreate, but I mean, it could be 3, 4. I'll give it 3. I'll give it 12. That's 3 families of black people in Wyoming.
0.8% black.
That's about 12. I mean, that's round amount number.
Well, I don't know. What's the actual number of that? So, like, what's 0.8% of 575,000?
Fuck if I know. What do I look like, a mathematician? I look like a fucking drunk high school teacher. Right now.
That's 460. No, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's 0.08.
That's my alcohol content right now.
Yeah, I know. 4,600 black people. 4,600 black people in the entire state of Wyoming.
Seems like a lot. I don't know.
No, it's not.
In Wyoming? Yes, it does.
In Wyoming?
Wyoming?
That's not a lot of, dude. I'm telling you, that's just not a lot of black people.
You've still never watched Yellowstone, right?
He may have never seen a person that wasn't white until he left Wyoming.
I find that very hard to believe, though.
Maybe Hispanic. What do you think? He's definitely an Indian. I'm sorry, probably an Indian in Wyoming. Yeah.
He also looks like a fucking racist. I don't know.
Just don't. Whatever you do, don't search Brandon Nimmo gifs. Okay, that's
the only thing I ever do.
Yes, I know. That's the only thing you ever do, all day, every day.
All day.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm looking for Brandon Nimmo gifs. Oh. I'm looking for a new one to send to Mark. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to make my own racist.
I have to make my own racist Brandon Nimmo gif.
It's GIF. It's GIF.
No, it's GIF. It's GIF.
GIF.
GIF is the peanut butter, Mark. It's
and
GIF.
The image format.
What?
GIF. Why can't it be both? Was it a GIF?
Let's call it both. I don't care.
GIF
is the peanut butter. That's weird.
It's not the only peanut butter. There are others. Skippy's the better one anyway.
Skippy is the better one. You're right.
Chunk.
Chunky peanut
Super
butter.
chunk. Not just chunky. No. It's not just super chunk.
Nobody in my household likes chunky peanut butter. So
Nobody in my household likes. That's it. We're moving in together because we both like super chunky peanut butter. The whole pantry would just be full of super chunk peanut butter.
All we have is sweet and sour mix and beer and chunky peanut butter
and iced tea. I need to have iced tea. I'm sorry.
I like my raspberry iced tea, so we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Let's do that.
We're good. That's all we're gonna eat. We'll have the nastiest dumps in the world. Super chunk.
You have to call the fucking whatever. No, it'd be us probably because we own that house. But I mean, we'd have to fix that toilet like every 2 years.
Good
just
Lord.
Because the dumps we take. Fuck yeah.
Good Lord. Anyway, so we have things to talk about that aren't dumps and peanut butter.
No, we don't. Bullshit. Look at this shirt.
Johnny Depp won the majority of the case.
Okay, yes. I will say that. He won the majority of the case.
He also defamed Amber Heard, but not to the limit, not to the extent that she defamed him. Let me just start by saying this. Whether or not he abused her is not the issue.
It never was. That's the problem.
But that's what a lot of people think that this trial was just a straight abuse trial.
No, it's him. Well,
they had some fucked up relationship between the two of them, and they both did shitty things to each other.
Well, the sad part is, it's like, so her whole article that she wrote for, what was it? It wasn't Daily Mail.
It was an op-ed for the Washington Post.
So that whole thing she wrote for the Washington Post was basically about Johnny Depp, obviously.
Obviously, that's the point. That's the whole
point of the whole thing. And she lost the lawsuit. She lost the whole thing. He didn't get $150 million or whatever the fuck it was supposed to be.
He sued for 50. She sued for 100.
Yeah. So,
but he actually got 10 10 million and 5
10 and
million, but
5, yeah.
the 5 is capped at 350K. They can do more, but there's a legislative cap in the state of Virginia on that.
Plus, you don't have it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, she doesn't have it at all. She's gonna appeal if she can. Can she afford her lawyers anymore? Probably not.
Probably not. They were terrible anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they were awful.
Anything I've
Her
watched
lawyers
about,
were terrible.
anything I watched, my Haley watched this. My wife watched this for 6 weeks
Every day.
Every day. Every day she came home from work or whatever, she watched it. And I was like, this is the most boring shit I've ever seen. This is like the worst episode of Law and Order I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Well, I just wanted to watch the recaps. I don't need to watch the
Yeah.
entire goddamn trial.
So like it just did the when they did like the cross-examination shit when they were on the stand, like Amber Heard or Johnny Depp, that was fun to watch. But I mean, everything else kind of sucks. Who gives a shit about the fucking rando people they interviewed? Especially
the character witnesses. That's what it is. It's a character.
Yeah, character witness. Her sister, like all these other rando fucking
nobody
people.
wanted to testify for her.
Her
what
sister.
Does that say?
Her sister is hideous.
Piece of work.
Oh man. That and hideous to look at.
Amber
Heard's not ugly, man. I'm sorry. She's not. She's not ugly. She's not ugly by any stretch of the imagination. She wouldn't be an actress if she was ugly. Okay? She's been in a shit ton of fucking movies.
She can't act. So obviously it's got to be something.
She was in, we talked about this already, but she was in some movies or whatever. But I mean, she's not
nothing
hideous.
major other than Aquaman. Most people wouldn't be able to name a movie she's in.
I can name like 3.
But, you can, yes. But I'm talking the regular.
I'm also
general
British
public.
Chanel's fan, but I mean, that's the only reason why.
They could name 10 Johnny Depp movies before they named one Amber Heard movie that's not Aquaman.
You know what You know what the sad part is? I'm just not a Johnny Depp fan. I never have been.
No, you're not. You never have been. I can't think of any movie where you're like, well, Johnny Depp was. You're not his intended audience. He's good. I mean, he's not like somebody I'm gonna go see.
He's just
in a movie theater.
He's just over the top, with some of his shit. Like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie are okay.
What's the point? He was supposed to be over the top in that one. He's understated in some other movies, though. Public Enemies, right? What's the other big? No, he's What's the other movie I'm thinking of? Blow. Everybody seems to love Blow.
Blow is a good movie. That's a rapper movie though. That's like Scarface.
It's got cocaine. It's a cocaine movie.
It's a cocaine movie.
And it's not a movie that was done while people were on cocaine. It's just a movie about cocaine that people seem to love.
But knowing Johnny Depp though, he probably did cocaine. It's fine. Whatever. He probably did cocaine.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe he had a whole jar of it. A whole jar. A mega jar.
A mega jar. Like a mega pint of beer.
I didn't even know that Amber Heard has a child.
They surrogated the child.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird, man.
Isn't it right? Like it's weird.
When you're not in a relationship.
She didn't have, but she didn't birth this child.
No, she had a surrogate when she didn't have a relationship, which is really, really weird.
I feel like that's so narcissistic. Like she wasn't in a relationship, but she wanted to have a child. That's weird, right?
It sounds like somebody else I know.
Why wouldn't you just adopt instead of surrogate? Like you didn't want to adopt, you wanted to surrogate, but she didn't want to actually go through the whole childbirth thing. Yes. I don't know, unless she's like unable to actually have a child. That's one thing, and I'm not. If she is, then I'm not going to fault her for doing that.
That's fucked up a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I don't know that that's the case.
I don't know. I feel like if you're a single woman and you want to have a surrogate child, that's just weird to me.
Get that shit artificially inseminated. Let's pop up. Well, you could do like the father thing and just go
to artificial insemination, or if you want to implant into your own. But like, I want to have a child, but I don't even want to be physically. I don't want nothing of my body to change. Why not adopt?
Why not just adopt a baby?
What does it matter if you're biologically related or not? Just adopt a fucking child. That's so weird to me.
Have you watched that Our Father documentary on Netflix?
The one with the dude who had was actually the father of like 60 kids.
94.
They made kids. They made a comedy out of it with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, but so they made this movie, so this documentary, and Haley watched it, and I was like, I was cooking, but I was watching it in and out or whatever. 94 fucking people this dude fathered because he jerked off, and it artificially inseminated people, women, obviously. And
what was the name of that movie that Vince Vaughn was in? That was the guy's story, essentially. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. No, I
know. Delivery Man.
Delivery Man. Yeah. I just all I did was type in Vince Vaughn, Our Father, and it was Delivery Man.
I never actually saw it, but Chris Pratt's in that movie.
Colby Smulders is in that movie. Hell yeah.
I've never seen it. I had no interest in seeing it, but that's basically like there's a real life version of
Well, I mean, this is a little far fetched. 533 children. I mean, it's a little. So that means he jerked off a lot. I mean, it just seems.
I mean, 94 kids. It's just, yeah. I haven't watched it. I know the gist of it. I haven't watched it yet.
This dude.
We were watching, and I highly recommend Severance. It's with Adam Scott. It's on Apple TV.
Oh yeah. You were watching that. You're watching that illegally, aren't you?
No, I watched it perfectly legally.
How?
Thank you. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions, sir. We watched it, and it was just like I didn't know if it was gonna have a second season or not. I thought it wrapped up all in one. No, it doesn't. Fantastic cliffhanger. The last episode of the season is just chef's kiss. Oh, so good.
I hate when you do that. So much. I hate it so much. I did it to Haley today, and she was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?"
Because Marc does it.
Because Marc does it.
It's so good.
So fucking. It's so.
It's
crazy.
chef's kiss.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
But yes, I super highly recommend Severance.
What did we watch? Oh, I watched Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah, you've been watching Lincoln Lawyer.
I know.
I'm a little boshed out, or Michael Connelly'd out right now because I just binged all of Bosch.
It's not the same kind of show. I will say that. More like lawyer driven, I guess, but it's really good. I mean, I truly enjoyed it. The actors on it are great. Nev Campbell. I've had a thing for Nev Campbell for like 20 years.
She looks good still.
She still looks good for 50, man. God dang. Shit.
You know, in the 80s, the Golden Girls, I believe, they were like in their 50s. It's like,
that's scary. That's scary.
What happened in the last 40 years?
You got to think that Nev Campbell's probably dyeing her hair. You know,
I mean, who's not dyeing their hair? I'm sure you got grays. I've got grays.
I don't have grays in my head.
You don't have any grays?
I have grays in my beard.
I have grays in the beard. I got grays up here. I got grays everywhere.
I don't have grays in my hair. Like my hair, my beard, I have grays.
Are you sure? What if you let it grow? Maybe you'd see it.
I do let it grow constantly.
How much?
A lot.
Your hair has never been longer than like this.
I mean, it's not growing right now, but I mean, I do let it grow. Like when it does grow, I don't get grays. Haley cuts my fucking hair. I don't get
still even in pandemic times.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
I mean, non-pandemic times.
I saved like $26. I mean, I pay that on beer. It's fine.
I guess I don't know. I've never had my hair cut. Oh, I guess that's not true. Not by my wife, at least.
Well, so like Haley wanted to cut my hair. Now she doesn't want to do it anymore. So probably gonna have to go find a barber.
Fix your damn microphone, or at least mute yourself while you're doing it.
Is it fixed? I don't know. I'm trying.
The people who listen to us hate you. They hate you right now. I'm gonna mute you.
The sad part is nobody.
I muted you. You're muted. Fix your shit. Is it good now? You can nod. Okay. All right.
Stop. Unmute me, god damn it.
Don't you have like a sport clips by you? You can just go there.
Yeah, but you know, like the sports clips I had when I was living in North Carolina, I had like her name was Donna, and she was great.
Donna.
But now I don't have that anymore. I don't know who to go to, so I have to like figure. Well, I had a barber here when I was here before, but I have to just find him now. He doesn't work.
Lost?
No, he doesn't work at the same place anymore.
Oh, I mean,
his name was Bob. I don't know where
Bob
he
the
is.
barber,
Bob the barber. I don't know where he is.
not Bob the builder.
He worked at Ron's barbershop.
Why didn't he work at? Maybe he's got Bob's barbershop now.
No, Ron's barbershop is not there anymore, so I don't know what happened.
I'm sure you could find him.
I'm gonna make Haley cut my hair.
Was he an old man? He's probably dead.
No, he's not dead. He's like 60 something, probably.
COVID probably got him.
Probably, yeah.
He was an old man living in Florida.
That's God's waiting room. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about?
No.
Can we move on from? I don't want to get somber.
Somber? You want to get somber?
No, I don't want to get.
Sure I thought you were trying to say sober there for a minute.
No, I don't want to get sober. No, never. I don't want to get somber because I don't want to talk. I know we have to talk about the school shooting thing a little bit.
We don't have to talk about the school shooting.
Well,
thing.
we have to.
We could just ignore it like most Republicans do.
True story. I don't want to ignore that, but I want to go into the Jock Peterson, Tommy Pham thing before that, for sure.
How? How is there a fantasy league and we only know 3 of the participants in it? Jock Peterson, Tommy Pham, Mike Trout, also commissioner. How do these 3, who have literally nothing in common, they didn't go to the same high school or college, they haven't even played on the same team at the same time. How do they end up in the same fantasy league? They're in different divisions, AL, NL.
I need to know more.
I need to know how, is it a big money league? Is that the problem? Is it?
No, I don't think that was it at all. I think it was that.
How do they even meet and say, hey, let's do fantasy baseball? What is the common in my fantasy football and they're work leagues.
I don't play fantasy anything anymore.
But you knew the people.
Yeah,
you had they weren't just some other guy. Even if it was another guy that worked at Walgreens, there's a connection.
Well, I was in a Walgreens league and I was not in last place, but I got last place. How the fuck that happened, I don't know. And I said, "Fuck you! I'm not playing this shit anymore."
Yeah, I don't do fantasy football no more.
I don't do fantasy football. I don't do fantasy anything anymore. I
do fantasy baseball. And
I'm gonna start doing fantasy hockey. I think that's the best way to go.
My team name is keep my team name out your mouth. So it's pretty good.
That is the way to go.
I have for once in my fantasy baseball career, I have the highest scoring team so far.
Do you have a lot of Mets on your team?
I do. I do. I have Lindor and I have Marte.
I mean,
I have 2 Mets, and they're both hot right now, so that's what's helping right now. Anyway, I don't know. Something happened. He sent a GIF last year making fun of the Padres. Okay, the Jock Peterson did 2 times, I guess, to the whole group, which I'd love to see this group chat.
I really would.
And Jock showed messages and whatnot. Said something. I guess Tommy Pham got pissed off about it. So much so that a year later, because he's not even on the Padres anymore, he's on the worst team in baseball. Still was so mad about it that the first chance he saw him, he went over and slapped him in the face.
That's so weird to me.
Isn't that weird? That's very strange.
So weird.
What would drive you to physically walk over to him and just slap him?
So, you know what's funny to me? I know we talked about, who has the most hits in baseball, right? That's the Mets.
They're the most runs right now, yeah.
They have the most runs, okay? The Braves have the 5th most home runs, which I don't even know how it's even fucking possible at this point.
They're all solo shots. Nobody's getting on base.
Yeah, at this point, it seems
that way. How many are they in a fantasy baseball league? Does anybody ever want to be commissioner? And why would they make Mike Trout commissioner?
If I was in a league with Mike Trout, he would be the commissioner. For sure.
Dude, he makes 30-something million a year. You can't hire your assistant to just run the league and make sure there's no. We were talking about this in my fantasy.
What could possibly happen? What could possibly, literally though, I'm sorry, but what could possibly happen in your league that you're that butthurt about it, where you go after a dude and smack him in the fucking face, and it's on video, It's on video. It's clear as fucking day now. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Okay,
She,
Tommy Pham is whatever. Wasn't he on the?
so
He was on the.
he got stabbed outside of a strip club a couple years ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. And he's on the Cardinals, wasn't he?
He was. Then he was on the Padres. Now he's on the
yeah.
Reds.
What fucking fuck him.
I mean, if I was on the Reds, I'd probably want to stab people too. They're terrible.
Stab myself in the throat because it's fucking.
They have
terrible.
17. They're bad. They have 17 wins this year.
I mean, the Braves have like 24. I mean, it's whatever.
Only the Royals have less wins.
It's the fucking Royals. Who cares? The Royals are in like a constant rebuild phase at this point.
I mean, the Reds were worse. They've actually won 6 out of the last 10.
The Reds are, I mean, I don't understand how the Reds are that bad anyway.
They sold everybody. They got rid of everybody.
Yeah, Nick Castellanos on the Phillies, and
they didn't want to.
How is Joey Votto still a fucking Red?
His contract's too big. Nobody wants him anymore. He's hurt anyway, isn't he?
He just sucks. I don't think he's hurt.
I need to know. That's the only thing I care about. I don't care what happened. I don't care. I need to know how they all ended up in the same league. These are the kind of questions I end up having at the end of the day.
We speculated who's in this team, like who's on this, like, but you can't. It's not all P's. It's not all P's. It can't be.
I mean, the only thing they have in common is that they're all outfielders. That's it.
Ah, interesting. I wonder if Acuna's in that league.
Is it? No, he's not. He's definitely not in their league.
He would be like, no.
No, he's like, I ain't doing no white boy shit.
He wouldn't play a fucking fantasy baseball league anyway.
Why would he do fantasy football? He probably doesn't even like football.
Is it football? It was football, right? You're right. He probably doesn't like football.
The international players are more into soccer than they are into football.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they do fantasy soccer.
It just seems very weird to me. Is there a fantasy soccer league? I might be good at that one.
Dude, you can do fantasy anything.
I played hockey one time.
Fantasy WWE, I'm sure. I know they do it on DraftKings. They have fantasy AEW on DraftKings.
I don't fantasy anything. I don't fucking care anymore. I stopped caring about that shit a long time ago because it made watching football and baseball a painstaking thing. I don't even
watch my fantasy football. I would watch. Oh, I have this player. I'll watch this game. Fantasy baseball. I've never done that. I only want to watch my team. I don't got enough time.
I don't
sit there.
Like if my team's on games. So like now that I have MLB TV, like if the Braves aren't on, or if they're an off day, or if they're already over, or whatever, I'll pop on another game every once in a while. Usually a team like the Tigers or something like that. Like
I will never watch another team.
I like baseball.
I love baseball too, but I don't care enough to watch other teams.
I don't love baseball. I like baseball. I don't love anything other than my wife and my child.
Whoa, I don't love. Nice save. Nice save.
No, I hate. Baseball's annoying at this point because you have to watch the fucking asshole umpires fuck everybody over every single fucking game.
When hold on. When your team, like right now, the Mets are hot. They won, they're on fire right now. That's probably going to change
for now. Yeah,
it's fun to watch baseball.
But
if your team stinks,
but generally,
I've been there.
But generally,
your team stinks. It's painful to watch baseball.
No, I still watch.
I still watch every game, even when my team was lousy.
I don't have it. I mean, I don't have the ability to watch every game anyway. But I mean,
you don't because your schedule doesn't make that happen.
No, so of course, but I've never not watched the Braves if they suck. I mean, I still watch them. That's even more fun at this point. But they don't suck. They haven't found their stride yet. I don't know what's going on with them. They're a much better team than what they are right now. And I don't know.
So are the Phillies probably, although they can't play defense.
No, they're fucking terrible. Harper's not in the outfield right now, is he? He's just
doesn't. Even if he was, it's not going to change their defense that much.
True to a degree, but I mean.
And there's no relief pitching. They're terrible. Their
defense. It was always going to be a 3-team race, regardless of what it was, because the Marlins and the Nationals are fucking terrible. But it's Mets right now. Who knows what happens in the next 2 months? I mean, you don't know. Soroka comes back. You don't know what happens.
Yeah, but the Mets are getting 2 Cy Young Award winners back.
For now. Let's see what happens.
So I'm gonna enjoy the run while it lasts. They've just had a perfect homestand, didn't lose a game. Now they go back to the West Coast. So a lot of late nights for me coming up here.
I need another
Six in a row or 5 in a row. They play the Dodgers. They play the Dodgers, and then they play the Padres.
Dodgers are rough, man. I don't know. It's always been a rough team. They're a rough team. They're a good team. Obviously, Dodgers, Freeman on their team. Although Matt Olson rocked one tonight, and so did fucking Riley, dude. He hit a fucking...
and then Anaheim. So it's 3 in a row. Oof.
That's a rough one. Dude, Anaheim's good too right now. That's weird, which you don't expect. You don't expect Anaheim to be good.
Well, right now it's lining up to be when they play Sunday night Syndergaard against the Mets.
You have to find an ESPN stream to watch that shit.
God damn it. They're going to be on Apple TV next week. Fuck me. God damn. I don't want to watch that shit.
It's free.
Free or not, the broadcast is terrible.
Oh, it's Apple.
The
Peacock.
The visual
is so great.
It's really good, actually. But it's just the broadcast part, it's terrible.
Who is it? It's like some woman and then Brian Jordan or some shit.
I think they rotated it out. I think it's been different people.
We're going to need to hit pause on this one because I need to get a mega pint and I'm going to have to go pee. Because you made me drink mega pints. I don't know.
I didn't make you drink mega pints.
You told me to drink mega pints, Mark.
I didn't tell you to drink mega pints. I told you to drink a mega pint. Singular.
I assumed there was
singular. Why would I tell you to drink multiple? 1 mega pint is enough to kill most men.
This is a mega.
It's not really that big of a cup.
How much is a mega pint? Can we look into that?
I mean, a mega pint is I don't know, probably like a gross. It's a big ass wine.
Well, like 16 ounces, right? Mega pint, 16 ounces.
That's a regular pint.
No, wait.
A regular pint is 16 ounces.
There's 32 ounces of mega pint. I'm drunk. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. That's a double. Wouldn't that just be a double pint? A mega pint would be like a huge thing.
Fuck, I'm gonna need to find a bigger cup.
Like 10 pints. A mega pint.
All right. Well, let's pause. I know I need to get more beer for one. I need to fill up my mega pint, my double pint. I don't know what the fuck. Whatever you call it anymore.
Though they have different analysts for East Coast and West Coast games.
Who? Oh, the
Apple TV, yes. They have different people.
That's fucking weird.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Because they have when they do it on Friday nights, they usually have more than one game.
Do they?
They have, yes.
I watched the Braves the last time they were on Apple TV. It was okay. I mean, like I said, we talked about it, but it was like weird graphics and weird random. I don't need all the fucking.
It looks like you're watching an Apple app.
Of course, that's exactly what it is.
But like, there's nothing else like it in baseball world.
No, of course not. That's why they're trying to do it. I mean, it makes sense.
And also, we need to talk about that Peacock deal with an 11:30 Sunday morning game.
It's too early.
And not only that, but the rights the rights say no other game can start till 1:30.
That's normal though, isn't it?
Like, no, they usually start at 1:10.
Oh, that's weird.
It used to always be a 1:10 start for a game on a Sunday.
That's strange.
Unless you were Sunday night baseball. But now with that one thing, no other game can start to 1:30. They start so late, and it's so weird. I feel like my day's like
half over by the time it's over.
Yeah,
it's like football almost. Well, football usually starts at 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
11:30 is too early. I don't know if the Mets have any of those early ass games, but no, thank you. Oh, they do. Look at that. 12:05 coming up soon.
5. The Braves played early today, too. All right, give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Not 5 minutes. Okay, whatever. Give me like a couple minutes.
All right.
I gotta pee and get a beers. Beers, plural. You
I
made
don't.
me.
What
You made me do this,
I
Mark.
didn't make you do anything.
You were supposed to eat a brownie today, you fucker.
I wasn't supposed to eat anything.
Ugh.
I don't know what you're talking about. So we're here now, or at least I am here. Let's watch some movie trailers, huh? We'll do a live movie trailer here while we wait. What's coming out soon? Anybody have a movie that they're looking forward to? Just throw on Thor. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Thor. Number the volume, Mark.
He was no kids. Get popcorn now. Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man. He was. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey. Well, he got in shape. He went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
Jane? The old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3, 4 years?
8 years. 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
Am I sensing feelings?
Well, you're right. The only ones who gods care about is themselves. So this is my vow. All gods will die. I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
He's just my first bad guy.
You never forget your first. You are not like the others of kill. Because I have something worth fighting for.
Let's see who you are. Take off your disguise. And flick.
Oh,
Too hard, damn it!
Should we help him?
And eventually, grape.
Dang, we're about a month away from that. I gotta see Doctor Strange. Definitely a good trailer here. Unlike the other trailers I've seen recently, the Gray Man trailer on Netflix for the Russo brothers' first movie in a long time that isn't Marvel related. It looks boring as shit. I don't really have any interest in it. It's not selling it very well. That's this trailer right here. But the Mission Impossible trailer, that's some good shit. Look who's back. Look who's back. While you were gone,
Who are you talking to?
While you were gone, we watched the Thor 4 trailer.
It's a good trailer.
It is a great trailer. I am a trailer critic now, apparently, according to you.
You are. You're, dude.
Mostly because I just watched like a whole bunch in a row
You're very critical
that
of
one
trailers.
day. I'm very what?
Critical of
microphone up.
trailers. Oh my god. What is with you? Microphone.
Lots of
tonight.
things. Sorry, I also turned down my volume because it was louder. I forgot that part.
So, is it good now? Stop unmuting! Stop muting my goddamn
fine.
microphone,
Shush.
Mark.
Just keep talking. Keep talking. No, now you're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna sit there, pout like a 7-year-old. Oh, you're not gonna talk? No, I'm gonna mute you now. Try and say something now, motherfucker. How's that drink? Does it taste like piss?
Like beer.
I
Actually,
peed in your cup while you were gone.
it's impossible. I had it with me. It's
I'm like the Flash. Speaking of the Flash, should they replace him?
Yes.
Why should they replace Amber Heard in Aquaman?
She only in it for 10 minutes. Who cares?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can find another blonde and put her face on it.
Yeah, but they can't do that without paying her anyway. So
Doesn't matter. She's paid no matter what.
Might as well just,
Remember, that was part of the argument. That was one of the arguments that they brought up in the case was
I
that
remember.
Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot were able to renegotiate higher salaries. And we'd be like, they're the fucking stars of the movie, you idiot. Not like some random person. Like the one witness they had, this entertainment expert that Amber Heard's team called out, was like a movie producer that hasn't produced a movie in like 20 years, and nobody saw that movie anyway.
Some of these fucking people they had that they called were fucking retarded.
The doctor, the psychiatrist that like diagnosed Johnny Depp based on his character in Pirates of the Caribbean. The fuck is that? How do you even do that? If people diagnosed things like that, we would be diagnosed with something.
You know what the funny thing is? He wasn't even there. He wasn't there for this at all.
He had prior commitments in the UK.
In the UK, he was playing a fucking concert.
Prior commitments, man.
Hey, man, prior commitments. I want to be at that concert. Let's go.
You don't think he wanted to be there?
Nah, fuck, probably not.
Like knowing that he won, the crowd outside went nuts for him.
No, I mean people like Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Dude, I've never been. Like we talked about this. I've never been a huge Johnny Depp fan.
No, I know, but do you think that
are you that big of a Johnny Depp fan though? Like honestly,
I don't want to sound like a men's right activist here.
No, and I get that. But
I don't want to automatically assume that the woman in a relationship is never at fault.
No, and I'm not saying
women can be abusers too, and that's what this trial comes down to.
As a man, it's fine. I appreciate the fact that they ruled for him. It's great, but it's just a normal fucking thing. Who gives a shit? It wasn't even about abusers. It was about defamation. About
that
him being,
too.
Whatever.
Too.
But
in her statement after the fact, she said, "I thought this was a country where anybody could I had the freedom of speech." No, you don't automatically have the freedom of speech.
No, there's no freedom of speech anymore.
You don't have the freedom of speech at any point.
No, libel is very real, but also freedom of speech is dead, man. I'm sorry. It has been dead for 20 years now.
Freedom of speech, as given to you by the First Amendment, has nothing to do with anything but the government stifling your speech.
And also,
period.
I mean, look at it. They're trying to change every word that you read now. I mean, it's like you look at...
It has nothing to do with the government. That's all the First Amendment says.
I understand, but I'm saying, like, you look at Tom Sawyer, you look at any of these books that they're just taking words out of at this point.
That's nothing, has nothing, the government's not telling them to do it.
I know, I understand
publishing companies.
I 100% agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, that's generally, what is happening. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to get, if she says something, she's going to be held liable to it. It's not going to be, she can't say something and expect nothing to happen from it.
There are consequences
to your actions.
To your actions and words. Right. Exactly. Just because you say something, because you have the freedom of speech to say whatever the fuck you want. But that doesn't give you the freedom of consequence. Absolutely not.
And then, you can say whatever the fuck you want and somebody get pissed about it and they're going to be like, fuck you. That's not true.
I mean, we're probably lucky that nobody really listens to this podcast.
Well, no, but I mean, also, we also regurgitate facts. We don't really just go based on opinion.
We do based on opinion, but like I try to have some semblance of fact. There are people that we do hate and we do dislike, but we don't go out of our way to defame their name. We're not out here saying that Nickelback lead singer is touching 11-year-old girls.
No, of course not.
Because he's not, and we wouldn't say anything like that. I know I did just actually say it, but I'm just saying it as a for instance, not but also making an accusation.
We've also talked about Ezra Miller, and the last episode we did was fuck Ezra Miller, but there's enough evidence. There's enough evidence to dictate the fact that fuck Ezra Miller is pretty pliable. It's not like a
He is
fucking.
he is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was 100% piece of shit. It's not a fake thing. We that's very factual. He's a piece of shit. I don't know, man. It's such a weird. This whole trial thing was so weird to me.
Do you want to talk about something even weirder?
Sure. Are you talking about the guy who bought a dog suit for $15,000?
No, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about wrestling.
Let's talk about wrestling. CM Punk winning his first title in what, 9 years?
11 years, something like
Close. I don't know.
No, I don't even want to talk about CM Punk or Double or Nothing. I want to talk about MJF.
So world's best heel.
Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. He showed up at Dynamite tonight and basically said, "Fire me." Doesn't want to wait till his contract to end. Called Tony Khan a fucking mark, and then got his microphone cut off.
Dude.
What the fuck? What? Like, I don't even know what to believe anymore.
Listen, this happened before, right? This happened
right with
20. No. It happened with CM Punk.
Right. The line here is so drawn.
No,
because nobody outside of wrestling Twitter and wrestling online was talking about it. Because how would you know? If you're just a casual fan and wants to watch, you'd have no idea all this backstage drama that happened.
None of this shit really existed back then, though. When CM Punk did the pipe bomb shit, Meltzer was around, but none of this shit really existed. I don't buy it.
Twitter was out there, but not like it was now.
Not like it is now. I don't buy this. I don't buy that it's real. They wouldn't let him on TV if it was real. They wouldn't let his mic run as long as it did if it was real. I just don't buy it. Sorry, I don't. Maybe it's real. It's fine.
That's the thing. Maybe it is real. The line hasn't been that blurred in how long?
A very long time.
A very long time.
But I mean, if they want to, because he's basically fucking Punk, dude. He's the same guy. He just plays the heel better.
The prevailing theory out there is that he didn't intentionally skip a meet and greet, but that
you see, Joe did the same thing.
Right, Joe missed it because he had a prior, schedules got mixed up and things like that. But he missed it because of something that happened, and then he decided to just roll with it.
Yeah.
And not only did they roll with it, they went fucking
hardcore.
Saturday night. So much speculation.
I know.
He was trending. Everything was trending on Twitter on Saturday, the night before a pay-per-view, no less. Trending on Twitter is a pretty big fucking deal.
So
whether or not it's real, there's enough there to make it seem real. Like there's enough.
Let me tell you,
meat to the story.
I've watched wrestling for the last probably 20 years. I
more
don't
than that.
Really, probably more than that. Yeah, I don't watch it anymore. I really don't. You watched more than I do at this point. But
I watched a little Double or Nothing. I got to watch the last couple matches. It was just really long.
It always is because they draw out the matches. But like I just don't like. This is pivotal, like quintessential fucking wrestling. Like Tony Khan signing him and let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Vince McMahon signing CM Punk and doing whatever the fuck he wants. It's the same shit. It's the same fucking bullshit every time. I mean, granted, maybe they cut his mic off, but why would they let him in the building at that point? It's such bullshit. Listen, MJF is the best heel. I mean, I've said this already. He's
heel.
Heel. He's the best actual heel. 100% heel of all time. Probably in the last 20 years.
Because you actually hate him.
I don't hate him. I love him. I think he's the best.
Well, I like you. He's hateable in a way that's not like, oh, I'm supposed to hate this person. But you end up liking them. Like Roman's a heel now, but he's great.
Yeah, everybody loves him. That's the sad part is they hated him when he was a good guy, and now they love him.
Nobody's like, oh, I love MJF. God damn, I hate him. He's annoying, but he's not like a cowardly heel.
No, he's great because he's like the Rock. He's the Rock incarnate. He's basically the same guy. The Rock, you hated the Rock, but you also loved him because he was the Rock.
I don't think that there's a lot of love for him in that same kind of way.
No, but not necessarily. But they don't. You can't. You have to respect the fact of what he does. You know, he does whatever he does. He does well. Yeah, he lost to Wardlow, and they dropped 3 fucking power bombs on him or whatever. I saw the fucking replay.
The
But
Powerbomb Symphony. That's what it is.
Powerbomb
It's the
Symphony.
Powerbomb Symphony.
But you know, and why would you take that shit if you were just gonna walk out anyway? This just none of this stuff makes sense to me. Wrestling doesn't make sense to me in that aspect. I mean, obviously, you're looking at it from a different angle, but
There's so many people who want to read the, inside the law, read the inside everything that's going on. They want to know the backstage stuff. And to have something like this play out the way that it has in this day and age with Twitter and everybody knowing all these different things and is a testament to, real or not, there's definitely some realness there. Some.
yeah, I mean, he's also been very, transparent about who he is and what he does and what his character is. I don't know you don't know who the real MGF is anyway, because he just plays the character 100% all the time. It doesn't matter. Like
Nobody plays their gimmick 100% anymore other than him.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's the sad part. Like you had guys in the 90s probably playing it a little closer to the vest than he did now. Well, no, not even more than he does now. But you had people play it closer, like to play the heel all the time, 100%, and not break kayfabe or whatever the hell you want to call it.
He charges more on Cameo than anybody else. Like there are these little touches
because he
does.
It's perfect. It
is.
He would never. The character he plays would never work in WWE. I'm sorry. Listen, I get it. You get a massive payday, but it would never work. Okay, NXT. First of all,
$500 for a MJF cameo.
NXT for him would never work because NXT is not the same anymore. If it was NXT 10 years ago or 5 years ago, whatever it was, it would work maybe because you'd have Finn Balor, you'd have fucking Samoa Joe, you'd have all these guys.
He wouldn't work because they wouldn't let him
do what he has to do.
Yeah, I just don't see them letting him do that.
This Wardlow storyline was perfect because they let him.
It took 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. It was perfect, man. Perfect. But
2 years to set that up. Even the CM Punk Hangman thing has taken a long time.
But I mean, CM Punk Hangman wasn't 2 years, but it was also
no. But I mean, he's only been there. He hasn't even been there a full year. But they let that story breathe.
Yeah,
they didn't just run into it. But then you only have 4 pay-per-views a year.
But also, MJF had other feuds with other people, Jericho, multiple storylines.
Yeah, give you a we on now. Not for the rest of us, motherfucker. Miro or Rusev, whatever you want to call him, he returned tonight as well.
Oh, did he?
So he's back.
That's good.
But yeah, he Johnny Elite.
I guess
that's his name now.
I guess he's all elite now.
I don't know if he's signed full time, but he did an open challenge, and that's who showed up. So he's back.
So
I don't know.
He's like, basically a jobber, is what you're saying.
But are you ready for another summer of Punk?
I always love a summer Punk. What's weirdest to me is like he doesn't need that belt, dude. He doesn't need it.
It depends on who he puts over.
Who is there to put over other than Darby Allin?
That he like to build up as the new champ?
Yeah.
Wardlow?
Yeah, but I mean Wardlow. You put Wardlow next to CM Punk, looks like an easy squash.
Eddie Kingston? Eddie Kingston would be great.
No,
as a little transitional champion.
They're not going to do that.
They might let him win and then him lose it real quick.
Darby Allin, maybe.
Darby Allin winning.
I do. Darby Allin could be the one that would be like hey, listen, this happened when you got here, but I'm not the same person anymore. Kind of shit. I can't see CM Punk versus Wardlow. It doesn't make sense.
Well, that's why I said Eddie Kingston. Bring back that feud. Eddie Kingston deserves a title. You don't think so?
He was so bloody. What the fuck?
Great.
You know who loves Eddie Kingston and who knows Eddie Kingston is Eric. That he knows him personally.
Really?
We could probably get him on the show. Other than
Eddie
you
Kingston
know what?
or Eric?
You know, both of them probably. You know what? Let's talk about this for a second because I'm kind of fucking pissed off now because we had something set up for Thursday. Last Thursday. No, what's the last Thursday? Thursday before that. I don't remember.
Dave, you haven't heard back?
No, never heard a single fucking thing. So we were supposed to have Dwight Gooden on the show.
Even the smallest likelihood of that even happening was very, very small.
Very slim. But we reached out. I reached out to his, I guess it's his daughter, and we were supposed to have him on the show. And she finally reached back out. You know, what was it? Just like a month ago. And she finally reached out. Sorry to get back to you so late, blah, blah, blah. You know, when is a good time for you? I said, you know, Thursday's great. You know, that'll work in the morning. Whatever it is, you know, if he needs to be in the morning, that's fine. Never responded. Still has not responded. Okay.
Probably went through and listened to a couple of our old episodes and was like, I don't want to be with these.
Listen,
assholes.
like we don't, when we talk sports though, we're even keel about sports. So I don't fucking buy that.
I mean, I'm a Mets fan. It's right there.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm not obviously, but I love Dwight Gooden. I've always loved Dwight Gooden.
How could you not like Dwight Gooden?
Other than the Coke, I mean, that's a little weird.
That's what makes him so appealing to a lot of people. People love cocaine and cocaine stories. I don't know what it is. If it was crack, people don't like the crack. If it's meth, no. But cocaine, people have this love affair for cocaine.
But he also fucked up like 3 years ago.
He fucks up. That's what addicts do, man. I mean, it happens.
I mean,
I'm not surprised. Okay.
We might actually have a better chance of getting Eddie Kingston on the show than Dwight Gooden.
Well, why not?
I'll reach out to Eric and see if he can reach out. I mean, that would be awesome because I mean that whole match. I watched most of that match and it is fucking phenomenal.
Dude, he is the promo that he cut.
Eddie Kingston is great.
Intense, dude.
Eddie Kingston is great. He's always
like, how does WWE shit the bed so bad on these guys?
Because they don't fucking care about that shit.
Why do they feel the need to script every word of every single promo?
Because they think the match is going to speak for itself, and it doesn't.
When all the best promos in WWE history have not been 100% scripted.
I wish I had a great answer for you. It's called Vince McMahon being a douche.
I don't know. Do they feel like they need to control the narrative 100,000%?
I mean, but there's no narrative anymore.
There's that.
I mean, there's no narrative. I mean,
Seth Rollins works within the system probably better than anybody else in WWE.
And he works it really well.
He does.
The Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins stuff is.
But I feel like they do let him get away with some of it, though. Or at least write a lot of it.
Probably because he could leave. He could just fucking leave.
He's not going anywhere.
But I mean, if like Kevin Owens at that point, I mean, like Kevin Owens should have left. But
Kevin Owens took a garbage storyline, a nothing storyline,
nothing,
and has made gold out of it.
I know
in a way that only Chris Jericho could do.
The Sammy, because he's fucking Chris Jericho. He's fucking Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens is the best fucking wrestler they have, and they don't even use him for anything. It's fucking.
They are using them. They're using them for this ridiculous
storyline. I know, but it's fucking retarded. They don't use it for anything good. He should have a fucking belt on him at this point.
They're not even like the best stories they have are the ones they're not even trying.
Oh, I know. It's so fucking stupid. The Ezekiel storyline is just so. It's genius.
It's stupid, but also so is everything RK Bro. Randy
Orton
Riddle stuff.
But it works so well though.
I know.
Because Riddle is great. And Randy Orton playing off of Riddle is great. That's the only reason why it works.
If his name's not Randy, I don't think it works as well. Right? If his name is like, I don't know, Josh Orton. It doesn't work. Josh. Well,
it would be JKO. I mean, it'd be stupid as fuck. But yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't work with a lot of them. Randy. It doesn't work with a Seth. Like it's something about Randy that works.
No, it really like Riddle's really good, and Randy Orton has really embraced that stuff. I mean, I honestly all I see is clips because I don't watch this shit anymore.
You don't need. It's not worth watching.
It's
at
not worth
all in
watching.
any
None of this
shape or
stuff.
form.
None of this stuff is worth watching anymore. Kevin Owens, I'm sorry, dude. I love Kevin Owens. You know I
But I'm
love
not gonna
Kevin
watch
Owens.
a 3-hour Raw.
I'm not going to
or-
watch a 3-hour Raw or a 2-hour SmackDown to watch one segment of Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
why
the
they have-
guy. I own
that's why they have
5
YouTube.
fucking t-shirts of Kevin Owens. I really do. And I would buy more. I would, if he went to AEW, I'd probably buy more. You know, Kevin Steen kill or kill Steen kill whatever shirts.
Mhm.
But I just can't do it. I can't watch the shows anymore. I don't have time for that anyway, for one. Plus, I have a 6-year-old, and I don't have cable anymore. I have TV anymore.
No, that's
I
why
don't-
you have YouTube.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Well,
have clips.
everything's on YouTube or Twitter. It's all you need to watch, or I send it to you.
Well, I sent that. I sent that TikTok to you of like him,
Yeah.
of Sami Zayn been like, "I believe you," and it was like fucking perfect. It was the greatest. Like, it's the best thing, probably the best thing on the entire fucking show. I mean, by far.
But like, imagine watching 3 hours. I guess I kind of, but baseball is passive. You don't need to actually watch it.
No, you don't. I mean, you can skip like the.
You can do a lot of other things while you have
Yeah.
it on in the
You can
background.
also skip the innings where your team's not batting sometimes.
Yeah, if
and
you want to
have
do
something
that,
else.
or go to the bathroom during those innings, right? But to watch 3 hours of Raw in the hopes of seeing a 5-minute thing of Kevin Owens is just silly.
I'd be so pissed. That's why I loved having a DVR during Raw, because I would fast forward to all the shit I didn't want to watch.
Somehow it's probably more than half the show.
More than half the show.
You don't
Easy.
even AEW is different because they only got 2 hours and they pack it pretty tight.
Pretty tight. I mean,
Pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
pretty tight.
It's pretty tight.
I mean, you don't also have as many wrestlers as WWE used to have, I guess. I mean,
They have a lot, but they have a lot wrestling on not the main shows. They have 2 YouTube shows. I mean, it's not like
They have a main event and all this other shit too. It's so
what
weird.
WWE, yeah, they do. No, I don't. AEW's got Dark and Elevation. They've got 2 YouTube shows that get about 800,000 views, which isn't bad.
Which isn't bad at all, actually.
And then they've got the 1-hour Rampage. But I don't know what's gonna. I don't want too much.
No, 2-hour shows would probably be suffice.
Yes,
If you do that. I mean, WCW fucked it up a little bit in the beginning when
they
were
could have just had
going-
Nitro. They didn't need to add Thunder.
No, Thunder was fine. But they added a 3rd hour of Nitro, which is
But
basically
that was fine because the first hour was all the cruiserweights. That's
which
all
was
you needed
great.
to watch.
Which
That's all
is
you needed to
great,
watch.
Which is awesome. I would have loved that. 8 to 10 would have been perfect. Although in Raw, they would never beat Raw from 10 to 11, 15 or whatever
They
it was
didn't
anyway.
need Thunder because they had WCW Saturday Night. They
Yeah,
could have just used that.
But nobody watched that shit though. Nobody
It was
watched-
on till 2000.
Yeah, but nobody watched it. I mean,
Who watched Thunder?
That was Turner throwing money at shit. People watched Thunder. I watched Thunder.
I
was
can't
like-
say that I ever watched an episode of Thunder.
I've watched plenty of episodes of WCW Thunder. It was terrible, but I mean, it was like basically watch. If you liked wrestling, you watched it. I mean, that's just the basic. That's the basic thing of it. I mean, if you like that version of wrestling, like from the '90s or 2000s, you watched that shit. You watched the dumb fucking vignettes they pulled and all that stupid fucking whatever.
At some point, there's the law of diminishing returns. Too much is not a good thing.
They didn't have that much though. There was only 5 hours of TV.
That's a lot. Plus
WWE
this Saturday night.
But WWE puts 5 hours of TV out right now.
That's
If
a lot.
if not more. They put out main event. It was another hour. You know,
For a casual fan, that's a lot to keep
Yeah.
up with everything.
no shit. That's why I'm not a fan anymore.
So
why I
because
don't
you
watch-
had to watch everything to keep up with everything.
I don't.
AEW, you don't have to watch all of it. You could if you want. There's like 7+ hours a week of it. If you're really into it, you could, but you don't have to. You don't have to. That's the problem with a lot of WWE. It's like 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown, 2 hours of NXT. Main event if you want to watch main event.
I don't think
A
NXT is
pay-per-view every month.
It was just crazy, but that's got to be a Peacock thing.
plus sometimes twice a month because I think Hell in a Cell is this weekend.
I don't think they do the. I think the brand split is going to be done very
No,
short.
they can't.
Why not?
Fox wants their own thing.
Yeah, no, but I just don't see it happening that way. I mean, they have to be.
I don't know.
That seems so fucking stupid. Put fucking Reigns back on fucking Raw. I mean, put him where he belongs. It's so fucking dumb.
Ratings. It's all about the Fox ratings.
Yeah, but he could be on Fox. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Put him on both. What the fuck does it matter? I mean, really?
June 5th. Hell in a Cell is this weekend.
I don't have time for that. Although
Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins is the main event. Not even for a title.
Is it on Sunday?
Yes.
I might have to watch that then.
Why?
I'm off Monday. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's watch that shit live.
I'm not gonna watch it live.
Why not? I have Peacock. Let's do it.
I don't have Peacock.
Peacock?
I really don't have any interest in watching it.
I don't really either, honestly. I don't know what the other matches are. I know Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes.
A triple threat: Bianca, Asuka, Becky Lynch. A 2-on-1 handicap: Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP. Yeah. Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Theory versus Mustafa Ali, and then the
how is Austin Theory?
The Club versus the Judgment Day.
The Club.
They don't have a name for him yet, but it's Finn Balor, Styles, and Liv Morgan.
Can we just call it like the Club? Or
it's called the Club or something like it. I don't know.
Yeah, they had a club before. This is so fucking dumb. Listen, I'm so annoyed by the fact that they still keep trying to do this every fucking time. Like, just make it a fucking stable then.
If they're gonna push Finn Balor, I'm for it. But if they're just doing it to feed to the Judgment Day, which is a dumbass name for a group anyway.
It's stupid because it's just feeding into a pay-per-view. But I like the fact that they created a stable for Edge, which is kind of cool. It takes the heat off Edge, but it's so fucking dumb. And I like that they give Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest or Punishment Martinez, whatever you want to call him, a thing to
Priest
do.
Is a much better name.
I like Punishment Martinez, dude. When he was in Ring of Honor, it was awesome. I mean, he's not a great looking wrestler, but he's talented by far. He's talented. He's
all right. He's not gonna give you a 5-star match, but he'll definitely give you, he's a watchable match. A 3.5-star match.
He's a talented guy. I mean, he's a big dude. I mean, but he's not like fucking CM. I want to see.
Not even Edge. I mean,
no, he's not Edge. You're yawning more than I am now. What the fuck?
Oh God, I'm tired. Let's go to bed. It's late.
No, not yet.
I'm done. I gotta wake up tomorrow, man.
What do you have to wake up for?
Work. You don't have work. It doesn't mean that I don't have work.
You don't have work. It's bullshit.
I have work. Episode 80 is another one in the books.
In the books.
In the books. In the radio books. In the Dollar Tree dollar books that Jim reads in the shitter book.
I haven't bought a book from Dollar Tree in a long time.
I was in Dollar Tree. No, I did not go.
It's not even $1 anymore. It's $1.25 though.
I take it back. I did not go into Dollar Tree. The wife went into Dollar Tree, but I did go into Five Below today.
Ooh, I like Five Below.
Did not buy anything.
I'm a big fan of Five Below though.
I saw something for $25 and I was like, what is going on? $25.
The world is broken. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, I've walked into the wrong store. I'm in 25 Below now.
I bought Haley a like one of those things for her car, like to do. For she has we have iPhones, and you have to get the thing that plugs into the phone, and it has
so you can charge and like plug it into something else.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, but it was like $5.25. I was like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be Five Below. What the fuck?
They had plenty of stuff Five Below.
Yeah, they do. No, I didn't buy any of it either. I never. Yeah. The last thing I bought from a Five Below, honestly, it's funny. It's sitting right here. Is this? It's Sherlock Deadpool.
Why? Why would you buy that?
Because it's Sherlock Deadpool. What the fuck? What do you mean why? Look at it. It's
I
hilarious.
stopped buying collectibles like that because they end up just
I don't
getting
even buy-
done with it.
I don't even buy them anymore. I honestly have not bought a pop vinyl in forever. The last one I bought was for Haley. It was Post Malone. Yep.
Okay. I didn't know they even had.
Why
Whatever,
do
they
they
have a pop. Why am I surprised? They have a pop vinyl for everything. Why were
Why do-
Mark and JD pop vinyls?
You know, why does it look like my nose was broken at some point? My nose has never been broken.
Okay. Why would
It's
you?
weird.
Why would you think your nose is broken?
It just looks like my nose has been broken at some point. Doesn't it?
No, I think it's just the lighting. You have the Amber Heard bruise kit on, makeup on.
This is Amber Heard. Ah!
Hey,
You beat me, Johnny Depp!
Wait, speaking of, I wanted to talk about it because you keep the mug that you have. That's not one of those bat mugs, right?
No, it's not. It's a
those bat mugs don't
I'm
support never.
I would never buy those. This
They're the dumbest thing.
Haley got this for me for my birthday. It is a Chipper Jones mug that somebody made. It's actually pretty fucking rad, actually. I've had this for a while now, but it's pretty fucking cool. Chipper Jones autograph right there. I have his autograph a couple times, but that is legitimately what his autograph looks like. That's a mega pint. That's 2 pints in one.
Come on, stupid camera. So
what is a mega pint? We need to figure this out.
I said it was 10. Whatever. I don't care. Don't buy those dugout mugs. The mugs that are made from a real bat. Okay. Don't do it.
You want to hear a funny story? Is when we were getting married.
They hold like 10 ounces.
Yeah, they're terrible. So when we were getting married, I was gonna get those as like a groomsman gift. Which, by the way, never got a groomsman gift from Billy Matthews. Fuck that guy.
I don't think I got you a groomsman gift.
You didn't, you fucker.
Yeah.
You were supposed to.
I think you gave me like a flask, right?
I gave you a flask and the Moscow Mule mug.
Okay, so the Moscow Mule mug I use. Not to drink out of, but to store things in.
Which is funny.
You got me the flask, and it's funny that we bring that up because I just threw it out. I was like, I'm never going to use this.
Why did you throw it away, you fucker?
What am I going to do with it?
I don't know. Drink out of it.
It's
the whole point of a flask. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The whole point of a flask to me is ridiculous. I'm not going anywhere that I would need to sneak alcohol in. And to put it in there is annoying.
Which is funny because I have to go to a wedding this weekend. And I plan on using a flask for the first time in my life. After 38 years of life, I'm going to use a flask.
See? You're 38. You've never used it. What? And the off chance that one time that I would need to bring alcohol to a wedding, I don't even drink that much regularly that I would need a flask.
I drink it more than it. I'm not going to put beer in it. I'm going to put whiskey in it. But I mean...
Well, I wouldn't put beer in it anyway. It ain't going to get you drunk.
No, not enough. I'm gonna pregame beforehand.
A Mets dugout mug is $70.
Fuck that shit. I would have to look up the specs on this shit first.
$70 and it holds 12 ounces.
No, we're gonna start making mega pint cups for the Marc and JD podcast.
Okay,
we're gonna figure this shit out. Mega pint. Megapint.com.
This is the mega pod.
Probably
the longest episode we've done.
It's
a
not.
mega episode that we've done in a while.
No way. Well, I also took 10-minute break to go pee and fill my beer up.
I had enough time to watch the whole Thor trailer.
Only like 4 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, something like
that. So, whatever. Marc and JD, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. JD's not nice on TikTok.
Yep.
One of these days I'll make some new videos. I've been real lazy about it. Make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Pandora, Amazon Podcasts.
Yeah,
Amazon or Audible, whatever. Spotify's the big one. Just use Spotify.
Spotify.
It's 2022, people. Come on.
It's 2022. Don't use Apple. I mean,
just use Spotify. Spotify. And then I guess we'll catch you next time.
Next time. Saturday, maybe. after I'm drunk from this wedding.
Maybe we'll do like a mini show.
No, mini show, like full show. 2 hours.
Full. What do I look like? 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
What? What?
You said wedding weird.
Wedding?
Yeah, you're like,
Wedding.
Webster's dictionary defines wedding as the fusing of two metals.
Could be the red wedding.
It's probably more of a wide wedding.
Could be. She has no legs. I mean, I don't know.
She had what? No legs? Who has no legs?
The bride.
She, like, legitimately?
Yeah. It's gonna be a weird wedding.
How do you know this person?
Haley's cousin.
Has no legs? It's like a birth thing?
No, not him. The wife.
No, I know that, but like, is it a birth thing?
I
Like,
guess
An
yeah.
accident?
Yeah, she's actually a Paralympic.
Wait, does she have fake legs? Or is she a wheelchair person?
Wheelchair? I guess wheelchair. I don't know.
We
will talk about this on Saturday.
I need to know. I have so many questions now. I have so many questions now.
I figured it out. I broke you.
I have so many questions now.
I don't have answers for you.
And you don't have answers yet.
I don't. I really don't.
We'll have to
I've
talk
only met her
during-
one time. I've met her one time.
Well,
She's a
talk
nice
during the
person.
wedding.
The
I'm
cousin,
not saying that she isn't. I just have questions.
the cousin's a douchebag. I will say
Wait,
that.
the guy that she's marrying?
Yes,
Is
he's
it
a
Cupid?
Cupid? No.
That's a callback to like 30, 60 episodes ago. I got a bow and arrow. Compound bow.
Compound bow.
You
No,
were
not
like-
that.
you were
Not that
descri-
cousin, Mark.
You were
Jeez.
describing.
I appreciate your callback to the, that cousin where maybe he owned a crossbow.
got a nice
maybe
car.
he didn't. He has a nice car. They
a
broke
bow
up.
and arrow.
She dated a person who did meth after that, I think. So it's fine.
Family drama.
There's fucking white trash people out here. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this wedding. I really can't. It's gonna be great.
Is it like a big fancy wedding?
No.
Why do you need to bring a flask?
Because I need to bring a flask, Mark.
It's no alcohol?
No, it's gonna be alcohol, but not at the wedding. Not at the it's the reception. So the wedding is at like 4:30, and then the reception is at like 6:30. What the fuck was that?
I didn't know we could do this. But this is something new here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. And there we go. Yep. I did not know that they added a ticker feature here.
JD's getting drunk as fuck. Yes, I am. The sad part is I'm gonna work in the morning on Saturday, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna go to the wedding at like 4:30. We're gonna drive to wherever this fucking place is, and then the reception is back where I live, which is fucking retarded.
Wait,
And
so you're gonna drive like
it's
how
like
far
an
from
hour.
the wedding to the reception?
It's like an hour. It's stupid.
An hour? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking. We might not go to the wedding.
They couldn't find a closer place?
It's their house.
Yours and ours are like in the same place.
It's the girl's house. I don't know, dude. I'm not getting married. I already got married.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
I remember. And you complained about the bathroom being so small.
It was small. I didn't actually use it, but it was small.
It was very tiny. It was very tiny. I will agree. It was very tiny.
The food was good.
The food was good.
The food was pretty good.
So speaking of food, the food at the wedding is going to be cooked by the groom's parents.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so fucking bad. It's a terrible idea.
I have
So-
7,000 questions.
So I can't wait to answer all of them on Saturday.
Wild
Let's
Ride.
go!
Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a podcast. It might be later than normal on Saturday, but we're gonna do a podcast on Saturday for sure.
And that is if you don't pass out from being too
Oh
drunk.
well, if it's not Saturday, it'll be Sunday morning.
Sunday.
That means you have to release this like now.
Now, shit. I
I
guess
need
I
to-
do.
fuck, I need to make a pod. I need a logo. Fuck.
Mega pint.
Make a pint. Okay, done. I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna make a logo and then we'll release this
Okay. No, we're not right now. Tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning. Yeah. That's fine.
Anyway. Oops, I hit the button too early. We'll catch you maybe Saturday.
Saturday.